Ah, oops. All right. Well, let's close that overlay real quick. Totally, totally professional. All right. Hey everyone, welcome to today's stream. We're gonna be back playing Omega Strikers. Sorry I was not back on Tuesday and Wednesday like I was supposed to be. Ended up having some last minute plans being made for going rock climbing, so I ended up doing that. But we are back for today and probably back for tomorrow. Once again, Sundays are gonna be no for streaming still. We have rock climbing, and then hopefully, just this past week, I found a place to go to locals for Weiss. So I will be doing Weiss tournaments on Sunday nights, and then we'll be doing Weiss just games on Thursday night. So no streams then. But yeah, all right, let's just pop the queue for now. Sorrentium, hello. Yeah, hopefully queue times aren't too long today. Pretty excited to be back for Omega Strikers. It's been a couple of days now. In other news, Yumiya apparently got an update. I think that was today, or yeah, today. Adjustments to the VRAM usage of the Steam version of the game. Supposedly, it should make it run properly on my computer while I'm streaming, so I'll do some testing for that, and then hopefully next week I can resume that. That'll be pretty exciting if we can get that up and running. And then with Weiss local stuff happening, I'll be looking more into finding ways to feature more Weiss on the channel probably, but that won't be happening until probably closer to June. And then like early June, so late May, the Gakuen Idolmaster JP set is releasing, and I'll probably be getting that early June, so then we'll have card opening for that, and then I'll see if I can do like games with other people. Probably not, I don't know if it'll be streamed. It'll probably be just recorded content for that. What else is there? Oh, there's a lot of gacha drama recently. That's been quite interesting to keep up with. There was the HSR dev stream for the next update recently, and that was actually pretty interesting. I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I got most of the updates through the Reddit, but some good news in they announced some more character updates. I believe it was Jingliu and one of the other characters. I forget who. Jingliu was the big one for me though, since the one character I actually owned. The other one I did not. But yeah, so more character reworks. Still not informed yet of what the character reworks are gonna look like, so I am have a lot of anticipation on what those will be. I was talking to my friends about some of what we hope to see from those. Yeah, getting a free Ranmei or Luocha, and since it's free, it wouldn't be considered rolling, so for my account I will end up getting the Ranmei. At this point, like, I want to continue sticking to the XPs only for rolling. Okay, so technically I should pick the Luocha, but I don't have any limited supports at this point, which is making the game a little bit rough, even with the full max characters. Not having access to pretty much any of the supports is making it quite the struggle. So yes, that'll be good. We're getting another free limited 5-star in the future. I think most people are suspecting that it'll be one of the what are they? One of the Fate collab characters, which is going to be pretty exciting. I I'm not 100% sure yet. I think it kind of depends on what the future release schedule is for characters. But the XP only rule I might break for collab characters, just because collab characters like generally can't get rerun. If more information comes out on that and they say like, oh yeah, these characters like will be rerun in the future, or like will or can be rerun in the future, then I probably won't roll for them. But yeah, if they say like there are no reruns for these characters, I'm considering full maxing them, and then I'll kind of wait on the other characters like Finon and what's the Alicia alt called? I can't remember anymore. Yeah, for those characters, instead of full maxing them on release, I might get like one copy and then just full max them on reruns and stuff. Yeah, that's what's going on for HSR. There's the whole Genshin VA drama, but Genshin I'm like not really up to date with, so kind of whatever. ZZZ, they have Trigger is the next banner, which I'm pretty set with my teams right now. I think if anything, I probably roll for constellations for not constellations. I guess it's the cinema upgrades for my DPS units now. Since I have Miyabi at max max upgrade, I have Julian, which Julian and Evelyn I need to get upgrades for. I already have like pretty solid teams where I'm running Astra, Kaleda for Evelyn, and those two are doing pretty well. How many gacha games do I play? Right now I'm really only focused on 2 right now, so Girls Frontline 2 I'm playing pretty regularly, and then Honkai Star Rail I play pretty regularly. Those 2 I'm right now, it's mostly just I do dailies about like 10 minutes each, maybe, if not less. And then on the side I have Honkai Impact, ZZZ, and Genshin as like I'll log in like maybe every other day and like do like a couple minutes of stuff, but I'm not like, I don't even finish dailies every day for those. So those are very relaxed games for me now. And then in the Shadow Realm, there is Blue Archive and NeuroCloud. NeuroCloud, I was playing pretty consistently, but then when GFL 2 released, because a lot of the team at NeuroCloud went over to GFL 2, like the translation got really bad. So, because I mostly play that game for, like, for the story stuff, but since the translations were really rough back then, I dropped the game for a bit and have not picked it back up since, just because not a ton of time. Yeah, a lot of other games release. I've been playing a lot more like JRPGs and stuff, which are just as time consuming. And then Blue Archive, I would play more probably, but I think at the moment I don't want to. Kind of similarly to the rest of the stuff, I guess. I don't want to be investing too much time into gacha game stuff, especially since I know that I probably am not like in like 3-4 years. I doubt I will be playing all of these games, so I really want to make sure that I'm not wasting too much time. It's like, okay, these are like GFL2 and Honkai Star Rail are my main ones. I will stick with them, and then the other ones will like come and go, but I'm less invested in those, which is a healthier mindset than how I was playing gacha games before, where I definitely like spent way too much time thinking about it. All right, first game of the night in High Diamond. All right, I recognize most of the people in the lobbies. Should be good. Okay, bad positioning on my part. I knew that would have dashed there. Good damage. Bad angle. Oh, I need to be in a better spot. Alright. Oh, my defense is a little bit lacking. Been a little bit. I need to get used to. Ooh, that's really awkward. I could have back. Nope. I can't be missing my primaries there either. Okay. That was a bad burst. Okay. Nope. Slightly bad angle on the ult. Nope. Damn. Didn't hit properly. Nope. Okay, we take this. Oh. Alright, well, defense itself wasn't off that round, but I'm definitely missing a lot of my primaries here. Wasting a lot of cooldowns. Hit, that's a good hit. Once again, I'm a little bit slow with that primary. Oh, no, that's on me. Okay. I can't be bouncing it back to him like that. Panicked a little. Definitely could have sent it down into the corner, back into the speed zone. Alright, okay, it's fine. Primary again. Fine. Hit. Fine. Hit. Keep putting pressure on the Rasmus. Really can't be letting that one go through. Ah, that's really rough. Not defending very well right now. Letting my team down. This is really awkward. There aren't any particularly good picks here. Maybe it could be a Spark game. See if my Juno picks up first. Not picking anything off, I will take Siege. Actually, having one Spark each on my forwards isn't that bad. Means that we have pivot options for getting Sparks. Actually isn't the worst. That's really awkward. Okay. Damage. Oh. Oh, okay. Primary placement was fine. Hit, time hit. A little bit off. Oh, that's not good. Oh, boards are a little bit awkward. I don't know, it's not... The Asher is playing too close to the center to actually use her abilities for putting pressure on the goal is what it feels like. Okay, good one. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of awkward. Just can't really. Effectively get offensive pressure. Oh. Try to get a secondary on. Okay, good damage. Should be able to get a kill off this soon. Ah! Not a good angle. Need to be able to defend that. It's too close to the Juno there. I need to spread out more. Okay. Good to know for the future. Whew. Yeah, let's just put that on. Have the range increase. Cast would be fine, but I don't know how likely it is for my forwards to be able to like if they're paying attention to my secondary to actually get the damage in, so I'm just always having the damage by myself. Although I do need to start hitting some more. little bit too off over there. Okay, get the orb. Not quite enough. Okay, that works. I don't know. I feel like I'm using my burst awkwardly too. Just doesn't feel like I'm playing this particularly well. I guess a better way to phrase that is, it does not feel like I'm playing this properly. Ah, that's secondary. Secondary, I need to put more into the goal zone rather than into the corner like that. Oh, okay, well. That's my bad. I'll be letting the gates get taken that easily there. Whew. Can't be losing those either. Oh. I can't be walking so close to the edge like that then. Unfortunate. I don't know. I don't think I was playing that, like, awfully. Definitely didn't play particularly well, but it's a rough one. Just never had the actual offensive pressure that we needed for scoring. It's fine. Lot to work on. Oh, alright. What were we talking about before game started? Alright, gacha game stuff. Yeah, so sticking to 2 gacha games. I don't know, it's interesting. Like, Genshin was like the first, like, one that I got really invested in. I think I burnt myself out rolling for too many characters though, and then like keeping up with all the characters just felt really bad. I think like just the way that Genshin's systems work with like the amount of time that you need to spend grinding for XP and then like all of the mats and artifact stuff just felt pretty bad when you're trying to build a large roster. Just because artifact rolls are always awful, and then it's like for each character they have like different world mats, but then you have to like, but I think they updated this now, but you used to have to like self-label where they were to go find them. they respawn like every like 2 days, so it's not even something that you can farm every day. There's just a lot of systems in it that made trying to build a large roster feel really bad. And then on the flip side, so for when Star Rail released, I decided, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do a completely different approach. I'm going to just roll for XP characters. So very select few characters, so I will be rolling a lot less often, but I'll be really invested in the characters that I do roll for. And that's felt really nice in like the actual building department, where I feel like I can invest in a lot more characters since I'm not getting as many. And then I think a lot of just the systems in general in Star Rail are a little bit more flexible for large rosters. However, now we're on the exact opposite side of the spectrum from Genshin, where it's because I've invested so heavily in only certain characters and I haven't rolled for as many characters. My roster is kind of stuck in an awkward spot where it's like I don't have a lot of the support units for these characters, so even though they're like full max and stuff, they don't perform that well. It's a very awkward spot to be in. And then there's like all the power creep stuff going on. And then GFL, I think I've had the most fun with, but that is also just because it is a more recent release, so there is still that like honeymoon phase going on. But it's felt pretty good. I haven't felt like compelled to necessarily have to roll for every character. It feels pretty easy to roll for every character if I want to. Like the story so far feels pretty interesting. The character design, since I played NeuroCloud and have some attachment to some of the characters, has felt pretty nice. I don't know. I'm liking it so far. I can definitely see myself kind of burning out a little bit, just because there's maybe not as much stuff to do necessarily on days that I do have more free time and might want to spend more time playing the game. But for now, pretty happy with where it's at. Like Blue Archive, I think my main complaint with Blue Archive was some of the menuing stuff felt really slow, so it feels like it takes a long time to do all of the daily stuff just because of that. Like it feels like there's like a delay to inputs on menus and stuff, so yeah. Star Rail and Girls Frontline 2, thankfully dailies are pretty quick. Girls Frontline takes a little bit longer, I think. I don't know, both of them I can kind of put off to the side and let it like do its own thing for dailies. ZZZ and like Genshin, I both need to like actively be playing for dailies, so those ones I've kind of like just been like, yeah, not happening, not doing that. I feel like I was playing more gachas. I mean, like, okay, well, like 3-4 years ago I was like playing way more gachas, but I think in general I was not as busy. I mean, I had school, but like, yeah, well, I had school and I should have been focused more on school, but I'm a slacker. What can I say? It's interesting. I feel like I did maybe kind of burn out of gachas. There are a lot of gachas that should be releasing in the next year that I thought I'd be excited for, but as time has passed, I'm not looking forward to it as much, or just not super interested in. Yeah, just not super interested in a lot of gacha games anymore. It feels kind of stale. Like they all have they have interesting like character designs, but I think a lot of the gameplay elements end up being similar to Genshin for a lot of new ones. And I just really do not like some of the way that Genshin has approached certain things. I think like one of the things that I like that Star Rail is doing now, I think I want them to invest more in is having reoccurring characters that get like new forms, kind of like to show character growth or like updates. You just spend more time with the same characters, you get to know them more. I'm a pretty big fan of that, so hoping that more games do more of that, I guess. I hate the Genshin and Star Rail artifact system that ZZZ also has the same. It's the worst. Like, there's just way too much RNG involved in it, and I mean, recently it's gotten slightly better, but there's almost no player input into it. It really is just the gacha system, not gacha system. Like gachas are always just luck based. But the artifact system is completely luck based. There's just too many random variables, and there's no way to guarantee growth over time, I think, is my main complaint. Like I felt in Genshin that I would spend weeks trying to grind for something, but like my account as a whole would not change at all, because it'd be like, here's a month of artifact grinding, but none of the artifacts I got in this month were better than what I had, so it's just a month of no progress in any in any way. If I had to compare it to something like I guess the closest comparison I would have would be like for Lost Ark gear. Like you would grind for better gear, but like even if like the gear that I got was an actual upgrade, it's like, I can invest that into my gear getting stronger in the future. Like, the chance that my gear actually gets the upgrade in the future is higher. Whereas Genshin, that's not really a thing. It's just everything is always random, which felt awful. Let's see. Are we taking Primetime Strike Shot? Maybe?
Do you think they'll put up a fight?
Let's try that, yeah. But yeah, so just not growing. Honkai Star Rail. I don't know. Recently I've been kind of how do I say this? I'm hesitant. I don't know. I feel hesitant to like recommend it to friends even now. Just I think the direction that the game has gone is not necessarily for me. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening that I'm not particularly happy with. But I mean, it happens. Like there's the power creep issue. I think similar to Genshin, there's some stuff that I would point out is like a problem I have with the core design of the game, so it's not something that can really be fixed at this point. Oh. Nah, that was just bad on my part. I should not be missing those at all. Oy. Yeah, like I'm not a fan of like the whole path system. I think in concept it's really interesting, but it's really screwed up their ability to release interesting character kits, in my opinion. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm just better. I was not expecting that. I was just trying to keep it on their side. We'll take those, I guess. This goes. Low. Okay, one of my forwards is dead, so secondary out. Okay, I'll take this. I guess when one of my secondaries is dead, I shouldn't be walking down for orb there, but since I had my secondary and my... Sorry, what did I say? Since my secondary was dead? Since my forward was dead. Wow, my brain is like so absolutely fried right now. But yeah, since one of my forwards is dead, it's probably a little bit greedy to go for the orb, but I had my secondary and my ult up, so I think it was okay. But yeah, character buffs in HSR. Since this is the first time, I think that they are retroactively changing characters in a Hoyo game, I believe. Oh, awkward. I am excited to see what happens. A little bit late on my second streak. Okay. I'm excited to see what they do, if it's just gonna be like number buffs, or like slight kit changes. I want like some major revamps, but I know that it's highly unlikely. Not quite. Oh. Nope. That's fine. As long as my primary hits something, I'm okay. We'll take this. Yeah, I think Silver Wolf is the best example of a character whose hit as a whole doesn't really work anymore. It just feels like she doesn't really have a core identity that works for... My timing could have been really bad on that. Damn.
by the lack of resistance.
Should have tried hitting out of the beam there with my primary, probably. Nice, good snipe with the primary. Not much I could have done about that one. Okay, we'll take that. Okay. Stunned during that. I need to be conscious of that so I can use my evade there to be able to strike. Ugh. I gotta sneeze. Woo! Oh. Wow. Not taking 1-2 punch on the Juno is a choice. I think even though she's taking sparks, 1-2 is just very extremely strong. Not getting missile prop is kind of rough, but I did already get a range increase, so I almost got the snipe. Nice. Good kill onto the Atlas there. Oh, can't be missing those. Okay, good kill. Nice. Goal steal. It's my goal. Hey, aside from that second set where I was rolling. Good. Ah. As soon as I say that, I mess up again. Not quite. Need to be better with hitting it out of the beam. Be missing those primaries. Those are like the easy primaries to hit, so I should never be missing those. What the? I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but we'll take this. A set win is a set win. I'll take special, I'll take orb wrap. They're just giving Juno more sparks, which is surprising to me. I'm gonna take orb wrap. Timeless was the other consideration there, but I think this will be better, especially if they're looking more for kills. Being able to help support my forwards. Okay. Good hits on the goalie. Yeah, being able to help keep my forwards healthy can go a long way. Also, just more burst availability is bad. A little bit awkward. Wanted to burst there. It's a little bit slow on it. Okay, good damage so far. Okay, it's fine. Take that. Okay, we'll take that. Just the usual Inky's splash zone gameplay. Nice kills. Nice, well played. Oh, that's a win. Whew. It feels good. I'm not completely washed. A win is a win. Okay, back to 61. 14 saves total. Alright, I didn't do anything that game. That's pretty bad. Right, back to the whole Star Rail thing. Yeah, Silver Wolf. I don't know. Like, she's... Her weakness implant just doesn't feel like... Before it felt impactful because... Was it ever really that... I guess now it's better because we have a lot of characters that rely more on being able to break enemy weaknesses, but for the most part, most players should have DPS units for every element anyways, I think. Not necessarily every element, but I mean, because each boss has like 3 elements that they're weak to. So generally you always have a character that's good for that. I don't know, it just feels like her weakness, the weakness implant effect in general isn't a super huge deal. And then the other thing that she's supposed to be good at is defense reduction, but like Pela is just a lot better in that regard, just because she her rotation for her ult is a lot faster, so she's more consistent with being able to apply debuffs, can apply it to more units. so Pela just ends up being the better option most of the time for a lot of teams. I think like the main one that comes to mind is like Acheron. Acheron's best in slot support is going to be Pela, since Pela acts as that Nihility character, with that defense shred on both, because she's usually running the ensnared light cone, so she has that defense debuff both on her normal attack, on her skill, and on her ult. Right, so all three will proc the debuff effect for Acheron. She regenerates energy extremely quickly. Just all around a very good unit for her. It seems like Silverwolf doesn't really have a character that so Silverwolf is like a debuff kind of support-ish unit is what I would classify her as, but she doesn't really have a team even. She doesn't really have a character or a team that she really is necessary for. Like, yeah, if you're building like a mono element team, like she's useful, but mono element teams can get just as much value from running, say, like Robin or something, as they can like from running Silverwolf. So it's like the effectiveness of the support that she's doing, which is through resistance dread, just isn't that effective, I think. It's just there are very rarely situations in which you would want to run her over just running a support unit, unless you're already running a second support unit in that team comp, which I think the closest character that would come to mind for like that support unit would be like in the mono quantum team, like Sparkle would be the support unit. So you wouldn't want to run a second support unit necessarily, but then in that case, just running Pela over Silverwolf feels just as good. But since it's a mono quantum team, that's like the only reason why you run Silverwolf. But then even then, it's, I don't even know if that's that like big of a difference. Let's take Atlas Lab. Atlas Lab, the center can do a lot of damage. I'm wondering, I'm actually debating between Boots and Pauldrons here. If I go back and watch like last game, I did not use the strike shot at all. It's just, I just don't remember to use it ever. Bring Pauldrons for sure. Into Rune. I would assume that's an Aimee goalie and then Rune Juno forwards. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a Rune goalie. Yeah, it's an Aimee goalie. Who is taking Boots? That's an interesting one. But yeah, so Silverwolf's identity there is a little bit weird, and then a couple of her Eidolons are focusing on her like damage, when I think that's just not a good place to be trying to invest resources. Like, her damage is never going to be that great, so why? Not in a good position. I need to use my primary there, or probably. So like, why invest heavily into it when it's like, that's not good. Like, Eidolons are supposed to prevent, in my opinion, are supposed to be there to prevent characters from getting power crept as easily. And the best way to do that is you add mechanics in their Eidolons that, you know, introduce like some form of anti-power creep into their kit. And adding forms of damage into Silverwolf is like the exact opposite of anti-power creep. If anything, it's just giving her an easier time of being power crept. Can't say I'm a huge fan of that. This. Okay, good angle. Nice. Able to sneak it around that rune creation that first time and then get it around the Juno right after was pretty good. Oh, that's not good. I just put myself in a weird position, letting it get by the first time, and then I was in a bad spot. Why I was like just focusing on focus on defending one, not risk losing both like that. Nope. Right, the spot that needed to be at. Okay, very lucky there. Very lucky with my secondary placement there. I knew that his teleport point was up there. I just didn't think that he was close enough with it to be able to get that off. I think I'm supposed to go Manya to deny it here. But yeah, pretty lucky with that secondary there. And then the burst was kind of funny because I tossed the primary out and then I burst it and I was like, oh, that primary is gonna hit it. But it worked out. I don't think they were expecting it because I didn't strike there, so I think that threw them off a little. Those are taking a lot of damage there. Nice. Okay, we're not really doing damage. So not really getting the prize fighter stack value. Not mean to press that. Should be able to kill the goalie here, right? Okay, we take this. Full prize fighter stacks on the Kazan is really nice. Okay. I did not think that was in go range. Take this. Wow. I'm really surprised that he died there. That was probably like just like the last possible frame that could have been killed on that. This is really awkward. I really want that Deadeye, but not gonna happen. Taking cast is a good alternative though. If I can't get cast, I'm gonna take form. Just a little bit of extra cooldown reduction. It's a little bit awkward. Nice. Damage. My goal. Mine. Good pressure. Couldn't quite get the kill, but the damage was nice. Fell into the Juno is really nice as well. Boy. Okay, good hit. A little bit off on the angle. Keep maintaining forward. Pressure. Okay. Good patience. Oh, Mint's the mayor. The mayor of Mint Town. Ooh, good hit. Yeah, got update there. Nope. Nice. We take that. And that's another win. What time is it? 9:11. Yeah, we can do one or two more games probably. I do probably want to leave some time to... Ooh, well, that's only a +10. Ah, gold. Yeah, makes sense. I do want to leave a little bit of time. I want to get some more games of Weiss in as practice for the upcoming local mini tournament on Sunday. There's no like actual like prize pool, but I do want to be at least semi competitive. I like derailed my entire train of thought from what I was talking about before that game started. Yeah. All right. Anything interesting going on? Anything else interesting? I already talked about Atelier Yumiya for tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Atelier Yumiya I'll be testing out during the next couple of days, so I'll be streaming it probably earliest is next Monday. Am I streaming next Monday? Maybe. Maybe I'm streaming next Monday. Oh. That's big news. Legend of Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon announcement. That is... actually extremely exciting. Wow. Okay, well I have to catch up because I haven't finished Daybreak 2. I haven't even finished Daybreak yet, actually. I'm still in the last chapter. Huh. Now my brain is like fried. There's some leak stuff about HSR. I'll probably look at that later. I cannot wait for the end of May, beginning of June. I want more Weiss cards, especially since I think Blue Archive, I think the cards are really nice, but I've seen the illustrations so much from the game that I'm not as like seeing the illustrations on the cards are not as like cool necessarily. I think that's one of the big draws. Like the Pokemon card game is like you see the Pokemon in game, but then like on the cards they have like their own unique art style and stuff. So since I don't actually play the Gakumas game as much, I have not been exposed to art as much, so I think the art on those cards is going to be a lot more appealing to me for a bit. I'm still like waiting for all of the teaser stuff, all the card leaks. So I think they've leaked art for 3 of the cards, which is like super exciting. I love the art, especially the SP art. I think is like not I think it's like album cover art. It's so sick. It's so sick. It's Rasmus Band. It's the Rasmus Band map. Yes, very excited for the Gakumas cards. So excited. It'll also have, so the Blue Archive set had SPs as the highest rarity. The Gakumas set is gonna have serial rares, which for those who don't collect cards, they're pretty much like extremely rare cards, and there's a limited number, and each one will have like a special identification number. So it's like number 1 of like 99 prints of this card. So stuff like that's gonna be like mega exciting already. And then they also have secret rares, which instead of just the normal foiling that most cards have, most like SPs and like rares and double rares also have some of that foiling. The secret rares have like a gold foiling, which I haven't like gotten one. Like I don't have a physical version, but from what I've seen, they look really sick. Let's focus up. All right. hitting the first primary of the game is always a good sign. Not quite what I was looking for. That's really awkward. I hesitated a really long time on that secondary. If I'd actually placed it there, it would have been fine. Okay, good hit. That hook hit? Still? Huh? The whole animation came out first. I thought it was fine. That's really awkward. Okay. Completely whiff there. Maybe take that. Nice. Alright. Oh, I gotta stop trolling. If I play better on the defense, just even a little, this is a pretty easy win, I think. Nice. Okay. I'm hitting a lot of my primaries, which is good. I just really need to focus up a little bit more on the defense. A little bit more on the defense, but don't ease off on the primary. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, a little bit late. Nice. Nope. Okay, good damage. I gotta be ready to use my burst. Holy, whoa, okay, we take those. Oh, that was stressful. I feel a little bit sick from how stressed I was right there. That's not good. I should not be getting that stressed. Anti-cannon. More damage. Okay, that's a spark taken. It's a health spark too, so I really want to start denying that if possible. Be a little bit accurate with this. Ah, I knew he had that.
It's only a game.
Yeah, that's fine. If I'm walking up there, I need my Zen to rotate over to cover. Until I see the Zen walk over, I do that. Oh. Stop that. Okay. Oop. Off. A little bit of a panic there. Cool, take that. Nice. Nice. Okay, that was lucky as all hell. But we take that. Goal is a goal. Can't miss this. Not quite. Ah. Got knocked back a little there, I think. And I wanted to get close so I could burst that, but something, I just wasn't close enough. Probably. I feel like I got bumped by something. Okay, we take this. I really want to make sure we win this one. That's good. The first out is always nice. Good damage. Using a forward is never great though. That's really bad. our Zen is kind of dying a little bit too much into those. Try to cast here. Secondary duration. I think this is fine. Not having a spark is definitely good. Yeah, I guess. Take that. I do need the Zen to stop dying. Oh, that's really awkward. Oh. Just chain dying on my forwards. Missing those. A little bit late. Damn. What is my Zen doing?
We have pushed through.
Bird. Oh. Okay, having double sparks I guess isn't bad. Those. Oh, if we're just keeping walking into the center and dying for no reason. That jump. Like, when he's in the jump, they know that he's aiming for that, and yet they're still walking for it every single time. They also just cannot for the life of them get the gate open.
Work.
Okay, we'll take that.
Don't have time to hold back.
It's a bit early on my secondary there. Ended up blocking core on the way in rather than blocking defense. Thinking I should try that one. A bit slow. Okay, we take that.
Pick me last in gym class.
Really lucky that he missed on the burst. Oh. Nope, bad primary. Good hit. See if we can convert that into a kill. Nope, don't need to. Just go in. Okay, we'll take that. This is gonna be close. The reverb on the Kazuichi is gonna be really annoying. Also, I assume that Mako takes Deadeye. Doesn't. Take Deadeye. I was thinking about missile prop, but extra damage from Deadeye is just too good.
Let's go.
Okay, good kill.
Don't underestimate.
Really good snipe for the kill on the Kazan there. My damage with Deadeye is pretty easy. Okay. Nice. All right. Oh, these are some really pivotal kills. It's giving me so much more space to play with. Not let up though.
Get these cameras off me!
Had that one. Nice. Oh, the fact that we almost couldn't get that goal there was kind of crazy, but worked out in the end. Oh, the rounds where we got the kills, we actually won, so... Alright, when we actually started killing them, made the game so much easier. Oh! One win away from High Diamond. Look at that. I'll take this. 2 goals also. Take that. This is a like low diamondish lobby around probably. Nice. All right, so that makes it 3 wins, I think, 1 loss today. So a pretty successful set of games. We are 1 win away from reaching High Diamond. Top 1000 global, top 500 in NA, so pretty excited. This is the highest ranked I've ever been in any game. So oh, my heart rate. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for today. I should be back for tomorrow with another Omega Strikers stream. And then next Monday or next Tuesday I'll be back. Not entirely sure. Definitely by Tuesday. Monday is iffy. Actually, okay, I shouldn't say definitely Tuesday because I might end up going climbing again. Sometime next week I'll be back. Hopefully streaming Atelier Yumiya, as long as the updates have fixed the FPS issues for me. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for today. It was real fun seeing you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.